going on, y'all? Today we're going to be discussing how to target your back from different areas. For those of you ladies, if you're trying to target some back rolls that you may be experiencing, typically you're only going to see that in a few areas, which is about here and here. Fellas, if you want to get a wider back, a thicker back, more back development, I'm going to show you guys different exercises you can do. But right now I'm about to warm up with some weighted pull-ups, and then I'll get into more detail as we go on. So the first exercise we're going to do, we're using dual handle grips. We're about to do lat pull downs. I want you guys to focus on how I stretch my lat and then how I contract it. So at the top, we're going to be pronated with our grip. So your knuckles will be facing this way. At the bottom, we'll be supinated, so you should be able to see your palm. Pronated, back of the hand, supinated, palm. So we're going to come under, tuck ourselves underneath, slight lean, pronated grip. As we go down, we supinate, pronate, supinate, pronate. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's the first set. What that's going to target for a lot of y'all is, ladies, if you have bra fat, that stretch and that squeeze that you get with the pronated grip really tucks in right underneath the armpit. So it'll tighten up a lot of that for you, fellas. It'll give you a thicker, wider look from the front. Not so much from the back, but that'll give you a thicker look from the front, so you'll have extra meat hanging here, or if you stand to the side and kind of stretch down, you'll have that extra meat here. If your gym doesn't have a dual grip, just do it one arm at a time. You can use this right here, same lat pull down, grab one of a single arm attachment, set it here, and just do it one arm at a time. So you grab something like this, take this down, attach it, and you just do one arm at a time. It's the same thing. This gym just so happens to have a dual handle, so I'm able to do both sides at the same time. All right, y'all, so I have my brother here demonstrating again, dual handle, pronated grip at the top, come down, squeeze. Pronated grip at the top, come down and squeeze. So we're hitting all of this right underneath the armpit. That stretch is what we're looking for. That pronated grip allows you to get a much deeper stretch in your lat area. Come through and pinch it together. Exercise number 2, we're switching our focus onto our rhomboids. I'll probably have to make my brother get down here to kind of show you guys where I want you to feel it. I actually put my hands on them and show you where I want you to feel it. But for now, just watch how I perform the exercise. So we got our incline set up here, 2 notches up from the bottom. You're gonna lean down, grab your dumbbells. You can do this with a kettlebell as well. Stretch. We're going elbows out because we're hitting rhomboids. So pronated grip, good stretch, pull. All right, so when you're working your rhomboids, you want your elbows to actually flare out on here. So it's okay for your elbows to come out wide because we're squeezing here. Rhomboids. Up top, you have your trap. Underneath that lies your rhomboid. So you have your traps, lower traps, rhomboids. Down towards the bottom, you have your erectors. We're focusing upper, mid, back. So this area here is what we're squeezing when we perform this exercise. So essentially, shoulder blades, pinch them together. Stretch them out, come up, pinch them together. And that's how you perform that. Simple movement, hitting the upper, mid, back. All right, guys, so if you go to a gym and you have this piece of equipment here, this is what I would prefer for you guys to use to target your rhomboids. So fellas, ladies, I want you both to understand this. When you go wide for your back, the wider you go for your back, the more of your mid back you hit. Your back is all about angles. If you go wide, mid back. To go close. So if I was to use this grip here, I would target more of my lats. Hands close, you hit your lats. Hands wide, you hit your mid back. Okay? So if we're doing rhomboids and that's the upper mid back, you would want to use this wide grip at the top because you want your elbows to flare out. That's a wider pull. So when you pull wide, you can do it. You can just stand up straight, hold your arms out wide, pull and squeeze together. If you do that, you should feel the mid of your back get very, very tight, almost like it knots up. If you go like this and pull and squeeze as hard as you can, your mid back, you should feel like a knot right there. So that's what I want you to do when you set up for this, is to go down, grab it wide or wide for you. Take it off, let it stretch out, and pull. Pull. Notice I take my chest off of the pad when I pull to get a better squeeze. So that is how you hit the upper mid back. Next, we're gonna target your actual lats. So I'm going to teach you how to stretch your lats out and hit them real deep. Alright, so moving on, now we're about to target our lats. So we want to get a good stretch in our lats and pull. Now, everybody's different when it comes to lats. Everybody has a different lat insertion. So everybody's lats will flare out and then they taper down towards your waist. Now some people have a very low insertion, so their lats are tied right at their erectors. Other people, you'll have a higher tie-in, so it'll be up higher, like midway on your back. It just depends person to person. But the movement and the feel is still the same. So this is a hammer strength row. You can do some 3 different spots. If you wanted to work on your rhomboids like I was just showing you guys, remember, you would go wide and pull. So that would be our upper mid back. But we're not working on that anymore. We're working on our lats. So like I said prior to this, you want to keep your elbows close to your side. So we're going to go with this neutral grip, or this inside grip, one arm at a time. You could do both arms, but you limit your range of motion. I want you to stretch and kind of twist into it to get deep and low on your lats. So we're going to grab it about midway or high. So either mid or high. So I'm going to do mid for this first set. I don't like to sit, I like to stand because I get a better stretch. I put my foot on the inside, so the arm that I'm pulling with, I put that foot on the inside. I leave the opposite side standing on this platform. So you reach forward, grab it, twist into it, stretch it out, twist into it. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then we do the same for the other side. So I'm gonna knock out 10 with my left, and then we're gonna increase the weight. finish up, we're gonna do a superset with rear delt flies, which is technically the back of your shoulder, but obviously you see it from the back and it makes a very impressive look. And when you do rear delt flies, not only does it hit the rear delt, but it hits your traps and your rhomboids a little bit too, so it all plays together. So we stretch forward, get a slight lean, and then you don't have to grip it. I like to kind of keep my palms open. When you wrap your thumbs around, you bring a lot of your forearm and your bicep in. I just want to focus on my back, so I'm just going to set my hands like this and just push out with my elbows. So here, push. Alright guys, that is going to conclude today's back tutorial / workout. Hopefully you guys learned a few tips and tricks that'll help you along the way, whether you're a guy, whether you're a girl, and hopefully somebody got a little bit of something that can help them get some further gains. If you guys want to see something else, or if you want me to go into detail about something else, please let me know. Message me, comment down below, hit me up if you have my number, check out my email. I'll link all of that in the description below. But like I said, that's going to conclude today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Stay blessed. Peace.